Okay, good afternoon, one and all who are present here. Today I am going to present you all about some interesting things about diversified nature of India. I am going to tell you all how unique is Indian nature from all other countries. You know what is India, how it differs from the every other country. And in this session I am going to discuss about all these things, uniqueness of Indian government, positive deviations in nature, bonding of nature with engineers, exploitation of nature, sustainable development, and greatest inheritance ever. First, the biggest thing that India is having is, it's the most unique part of the God's creation. We are backed up with the every kind of resource which other countries like any other country don't have. We have every type of resource. Means, for example, I will tell you, we have deserts, we have seashores, we have forests, everything, gold assets, every different type. Nature is also classified into many types. But we all are having all those types of resource, and we never need not lay our hands before any other countries. For example, I will tell you, let's take any two countries. Take USA. It's having snow deserts and everything, snow regions. And it's not having any desert regions. And coming to the forest, it's having a little bit. So if you see in India, we are having everything. We have deserts, forests, which are also which cover about 8.86% of the flora and fauna. Since we are having every type of habitats which are fit for living, every type of living organisms. So we are also holding most of the living organisms population in our India. You know, there are many rare species that can be found only in India. For example, vultures. Anyone have seen vultures? Which used to be living in India, but now they are found in very minute quantity, and that too in very fixed regions like Rajasthan. If you see in overall view, we can't find a single vulture because it's about to extinct. Such great is India coming to the nature's part. You can see how we are having the forest about 7,516 square kilometers of seashore and 3,27,000 square kilometers of desert, 6,85,000 of forest, and about 10% of hill stations. And main thing is we are having 58% of agriculture land. Means half of the world is living on India's production of the crops. It means we are the rulers of the food and food cereals. And these all things show that we are having these many types of resources, we have evolved these many types of habitats that no one is ever having. These all things sign up that we have had a positive development in the nature. Means from past times, we had been treating the nature as a god. We had been respecting it in every situation. Coming to especially in Indians, we have more social and ethic values. We have been treating our nature as our mother. We treat it in every manner that can be positively affected by the nature. Now let's go to the main thing. Can anyone tell me what is the relation between us nature, engineers, and this nature? Anyone, please? Yeah, it's good answer. But main reason is we engineers, we create and we innovate. And every creation and our innovation will be based on the nature. Because we know how the nature is being exploited. Our decisions and developments in in society must not affect this nature's part. It must be a friendly type. So every decision that we engineers take must be a friendly one with the nature. It should not harm anyone. It should not do with it should not affect any life. Because we are the creators. For example, I will tell you how we change the world. If we create a building, we need to destroy some area and some grasslands and some forest for the particular region. Instead of destroying the regions, we create such type of technologies that we can handle from our sitting place. The most interesting thing that we engineers, we just sit in front of computers. That's it, no? We don't roam any outside, or we doesn't have any research works. We can just watch the world and count the world's population also in the sitting place. That's because of introduction of the most interesting technology, that is space technology. By using space technology, we have wired up every part of this nature with the systems. We have connected the nature almost with our computer. We can even detect what is going to happen with the nature in future. Means by using many instruments like Richter scale, we can measure the earthquakes. We can expect how far they are, means how near we are to those disasters. And we can take some minimum steps for safety. Such type of techniques, there are many things which are more interesting for us, especially we engineers. And the next thing is, we have connected this technology in such a way that we can predict every part of this nature. For example, let's take this a 1 week back situation in our practical world. As we have seen how the weather has changed within a few 1 week back, but we have predicted it 2 days before itself that the wind is going to change its direction and how it's going to be affected, what's the wind speed. Everything we have predicted just with this satellite technology. We can guide everything. We have linked everything with this system. Means we engineers can do anything, but our aim is not to just to do. It's to perform in a it should not affect the environment. It should be in an eco-friendly manner. It should not harm anyone. And the next thing is, since we have been lots of development, we have been exploiting the nature in a very large and vast amount. To save the nature and especially the renewable resources, these were introduced. I will explain you. Main thing of introduction of these things are non-renewable resources. We know the greatest things we have got from our ancestors, means our dynasty, our great-grandfathers, is not money, land and nothing. They gave us the beautiful resources from the nature which they have consumed as much as they want and left for us. They have just used how much they want and never exploited. They never polluted anything. But we, in this generation, are just exploiting in such a way that we have left no more. It's almost about extending to the future generation. So in this case, then was introduced green technology sustainable development. This is the biggest step of this century. It was introduced to save the non-renewable resources like fossil fuels and etc. because these are used for the more production of energy within less time. But these replenish means creation of these things will take large time. So to conserve these things for the future resources, because if you consume in the same rate, for the future generation, we need to show them a photo. This is petrol. This used to be liquid state. It will be our situation if you will not take any steps. So such type of predictions were made that they will extend. So green technology was introduced. Means in this we use infinite sources. Means there are few energy sources which never extinct. Means they will be provided continuously by the nature itself. Solar energy, wind energy, and nuclear energy. These are not polluting the environment, but they also produce very high amount of energy within less time and without any extinction, and can be used in eco-friendly. They don't cause any pollution, anything. Because these all fuels, if we burn them, they just pollute the environment like anything. And they make the conditions in such a unfit. We humans are surviving, but many species are dying because of those things. To overcome all these things, we have choose some alternate sources. This sustainable development means choosing an alternative. Means instead of using one thing, means energy can't be produced only by burning fuels. Just this thought came to many scientists. So they just created and innovated so many things. Not scientists means engineers like we. They have created many new things like bioenergy, wind energy, hydro energy, solar energy. These all things are nothing but we use these infinite sources. Solar is infinite, we can say. Can anyone count it? How many days can it last? We cannot. It's just infinite and just need to use in an appropriate way. And coming to the bioenergy, we can use the bio-waste. Even the waste is also useful for production of energy. Bioenergy is nothing but the life, means living waste. That we have like cow dung, etc. We can use them for the production of energies. The main thing I want to say is conserve the nature. Means we can't survive without the nature, but nature can survive without us. Because nature has been first evolved in the earth. It has been surviving without any human organisms or any living organism itself. But we depend on them. We can't prepare even our own food without the nature. We need to survive them. Means we need to let them survive for the good future and for the good economic balance. So thank you very much.